Howdy, and welcome back to the Texan Shaves. Today we're going to be looking at an interesting razor from Blackland Razors. A lot of you have been asking me, I just got this razor yesterday, and the second I posted it, everyone's asking me, when's the video? Tell me about it. What is this? What's going on? So a lot of you are expecting this. Now, I've only had one shave with it. I did a head shave, and I had a very, very good shave with it. But it is a very unique razor called Batch 2 from Blackland's Workshop. This is a single edge, half DE blade razor. It is aluminum in a nickel finish, and it says, see if I can get it to show up, Batch 2 right down there, laser engraved. This is just a really, I keep using the term unique, but that's what it is unique. Man, I really like the workshop that they're doing, and I'm liking the innovation that Blackland's doing with razors like these limited single run batches, just to kind of show what can be done with design. And I love the design of this. Now, a little bit from their blurb, this is from their video about it. They said the reason they chose nickel is twofold. One is that it's a lot stronger and more robust and way more scratch resistant than anodization, and it looks really great as well. And the second reason is performance. Nickel has incredible glide, and it is a very slick material. Characteristics much better than anodized aluminum, and so this thing is really slick and feels beautiful gliding across the skin, and I agree. Now, they talk about how unique this design is, and it's challenging how razors are designed as far as what if a razor doesn't look like a razor. In my opinion, and take it for what it is, it's just my opinion, this has been done before. And I don't know if any of you are familiar with a vintage razor called the Chic Fashion. And I've shaved with this razor, I've shown it, and it is quite similar in shape only, I would say, but it is a single edge razor. It uses a injector blade, and it was originally designed for the ladies. And this is it here. Some people call it the Travel Eversharp, but I looked. Actually, someone sent me an ad today, an old vintage ad where it was called the Chic Fashion. So as you can see, it's a single edge. I've got a blade in there. I've used this. I've shaved with it. This one's in quite good condition, and it gives a decent shave. You know me, I love my Eversharp injectors. Now, as far as shape only is really the design, it's a square body, but you can see it's much more compact. In fact, I believe it fits inside, almost fits inside, you know, so it's definitely much smaller. So in shape only, but the design has been done similarly before, not quite like this. I do find this very unique. Like I said, I had a great head shave, so let's go ahead and show you more about it. Now, there is a little button up in here, which is what you push. The top cap is held on by some very strong magnets. And the best way to do is just kind of hold it down here with your fingers and just push up with a finger or a thumb up on the button. Let me see if I can get my finger on the button. And then just grab the top cap with the other and pull it right off. So you can see there's two magnets there, and there's like a backstop here that fits in a channel. Here's what it looks like in here. There's two more magnets. There's two little catches for your blade. Now, one thing that's unique that I really love about this, one thing I don't like about single edge half DE razors, if I want to snap a blade, it leaves a curl. And so I normally will buy pre-split blades, or I'll keep some scissors and cut them so it has a nice clean edge. But this has a channel for that curl for when you snap a regular DE blade, which is really nice. So we're going to do that today because I had used a pre-cut treat before. But today we're going to snap a brand new Filoso in half, which I happen to have right here. So here's my Filoso, and all we do is just get it bent, and you go till you hear the snap. Two little snaps on both ends. And now we have two single edge split DE blades. I'm going to pull one out. And so what I was discussing, let me grab the other one. I think the other one has a little bit more to it. Yeah, so what I was just discussing, though, about once you snap them, is you'll see there is a bit of a curl at the end, and sometimes that doesn't allow a top cap to sit completely flush, especially if you have it put in the wrong way. A good example of this, what razor did I have that used to do that? the Parker Solo Edge. If you had that curl on the wrong side, that cap didn't want to really seat all the way. So we're going to set this down and I'm going to show it to you seated. So it's got the blade stops and it goes all the way forward. So you can see it's got the two edges here for the blade catching the indentions, but then those curls just seat perfectly down into those channels back there. It's going to allow for this top cap to sit perfectly flush, which I thought was a really nice design. So we put the top cap on, there's no gap in the lines there, sits perfectly, and there's our loaded blade. All right, so let's give a shave. Let me move this out of the way. And today we're going to be using the Shave Mercantile's Classic Country Barbershop. I have not used this yet. I've been looking forward to it. And actually, just to let you know, Shave Mercantile has donated to the Texas Shave Meetup. They've sent a full line of their soaps. Thank you so much, the Shave Mercantile. We really appreciate that. So we're going to be using that today. I'm using my Wild West Brushworks. Love this brush with a 26 millimeter Pure Bliss knot. And let's get that wet. Bring that out. Now let's load this knot up. Going straight in the tub. All right, that is good and loaded. And let's get the face wet and get this shave going. Now, a lot of you may think this razor would be awkward to shave with, and you know what? It might be at first. I know when I tried this, it was really awkward, but some areas it was a lot less awkward, such as maybe going up on the neck. It was quite a comfortable shave, so I don't know what I'm going to feel yet or think about it yet, because I haven't done a face shave with it before, so we're about to find out together. I do know it was quite comfortable on a head shave. The only part that bothered me, and I'm going to use the other end of it so I can explain, is so I don't cut my head because the razor's on this side, is when I'm coming across here and getting behind my ear, since this wall is here, that was the only little odd area I had on doing a head shave with it. But I can find another way to do that, so it's not a big deal. Ooh, this is a really good barbershop scent. Wow. Need some more water. Another favorite smaller artisan of mine is the Shave Mercantile. If you haven't ever used any of their house soaps, I know they sell other brands. You should check them out. Excellent prices, excellent product, great performance. Do like it a lot. They had a nice, wonderful seasonal scent this year for Christmas that I enjoyed. I also have their Limeade, I believe. Yeah, Limeade. I think one other, if I remember correctly. I think I need a little bit more water on this side. Get it nice and wet. There we go. Great lather. All right, we will do a 3-pass so I can see what it's like in all directions, possibly how I need to hold it. Let's get this going. Of course, the most comfortable way to start with, just coming down, is just holding it just like this. I've got fingers on both sides, I got a finger in the middle, And the angle is pretty intuitive. I have about 24 hours growth. Last shave I had on the face was during my live yesterday on Shave Masters, which that was a great time. Thank you so much, John Bonham and Doug Embry, for allowing me to participate in that. So someone had asked in one of my posts when I was posting pictures if this one gets clogged up or not. As you saw earlier, it has a gigantic lather channel, and as you can see while I'm shaving, it funnels every bit of the lather and shaved whiskers into that channel. So, see, perfectly. So, no, it does not get clogged. At least I haven't clogged it yet. It's only my second shave with it. Now, there were a lot of people, well, I say a lot, there were 2 or 3 people that commented, most ugliest razor I've ever seen, it's hideous. One, I don't know why people even need to make a comment like that, but you know, that's okay. Feel free. Doesn't do anything to me. But, you know, there is a bit of a saying, a little cliche, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I think this design is pretty awesome, actually. I'm not saying it's an efficient design by any means, but it is unique. It is interesting. It is quite pleasing to my eye, actually. It almost makes me think of a little bit of a minimalist art razor of sorts. There is a place for it, in my opinion. But as you can see, it is very simple to use. There's no unique trick you need to do with it. One thing I can agree with some people, if you have grip problems, maybe some severe arthritis or other things, maybe a razor like this would be perfect for you. You can grab it pretty much in any, you can grab it from the side, you can grab it from the bottom, you can grab it on both sides, you know, there's, grab it like, you know, there's just multitudes of ways where you can use it to try to find you a comfortable grip if you do have issues grabbing a normal razor. I can see that being advantageous for those. It was actually quite intuitive. Like my hands went naturally to different positions on shaving the back of my head, similar to just like this, actually. And it was quite comfortable. Worked very, very well. All right. Let's get lathered up again. I think I loaded this brush a little heavy. I need a little more water. That's better. So tell me what you think down below about this razor, Blackland's Workshop Batch 2. If you're not familiar with Blackland's Workshop, Batch 1 was a bronze Blackbird, which I wish I would have been able to take part in that, but I wasn't able to. So we're going to go across the grain. So the finish, and if you've got a wonderful lather going, it's super slick with this finish. So you may feel a little awkward with these different grips at first, but you know, to me right now, it doesn't feel awkward at all just because of the shape of the handle. It just feels like the right way to grab it. It doesn't cause any problems with the angle of your shave. It's actually a nice razor. It really is. I'm very happy I bought one, actually. It doesn't feel like it's just going to be a piece of aluminum floating around my den. I'll use this. All right, let's get our third pass going. It's a very smooth shave. There's just minimal blade feel. I don't know the blade gap. I looked everywhere for it. I watched the video again, and it just wasn't mentioned what the blade gap is. So I do apologize about that. I also don't have the weight, but it's thin, it's aluminum, it's light. But it still feels substantial in the hand, and that nickel finish. It's a bit of a satin nickel finish, and it's really nice. Has a slight texture to it, just barely a texture to it. But it's a really nice finish on this. All right, against the grain. It's real easy to go very light and just glide, man. Wow, that was beautiful, actually. On my treble area there against the grain, that was perfect. Like, I feel I can go quicker than with other razors. As you're probably seeing me, I'm actually going over my neck quicker than I ever have in a video, and I'm getting it, and there's zero irritation. Nothing's pulling, nothing's tugging. That was fantastic. Still a little bit right there. Let's see if I can knock it out. There we go. It's just a super smooth, comfortable shave. Very, very smooth. And already by now, for me, I don't feel anything awkward at all by the way I'm holding it. It just feels like a normal razor. Might even say it's probably a hair more comfortable than a standard razor. Just because I feel like I can put my fingers in a natural position. Will this razor ever come out as a regular production model? I couldn't tell you. I would say most likely not. Not unless the people just cry for it, maybe. We have a little bit here still. It's a medium aggression razor, so that's one reason why I'm doing a bit of cleanup now, because I do have a little bit left over, but it is so smooth and gentle that I am not worried about risking any kind of razor burn or nicks. I feel quite confident that I'll be okay. All right, gonna get a rinse, come back up for my final thoughts. All right, that was a great shave. Very good shave. Still a little bit, I mean, not as close as some of my other razors, but man, I would be happy with that shave all day long. I probably could have done a little more cleanup and maybe gotten a little more to where I like my shave, but like I said, I'm happy with that. I would rock this all day at the office or wherever and wouldn't worry about it. Very nice. All right, so let's get it rinsed off here. Blackland Workshop Batch 2. Aluminum with nickel finish. Half DE blade SE razor. Looks weird, yes. Is it ugly? Not to me. I love the design. Performs very well. Performs quite well. In its class, it is up there with a lot of single edge DE razors. I would say for efficiency, it's probably just a hair below the Parker Solo Edge. Parker Solo Edge is one of my favorites. But it is a very good razor. This one will stay in my den. I like it a lot. Plus, it's so unique. So unique. Just the look of it. I mean, I like it when people were commenting, what am I looking at? And I explained to them, it's a razor. So, very nice. All right, guys. Tell me what you think about it down below. If you have one, tell me your experiences with it so far. And if you don't have one or you have one on the way, let me know. And if you're a YouTuber with one, let me know and I'll watch your video. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it as well. So that's it, guys. Find your peace in what and where you can. We'll see you next time on A Texan Shaves. Goodbye.